shaking, MP.
Let's get this win, MP.
The only number I care about is how many scouts are going to get pushed out with.
Everything good, MP?
Here comes trouble.
For them, not us.
No, I left the telescope in the other.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Put me on top, city.
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Boston Celtics. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter, and the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Grant, during your 18-year career, you only went to a new team 3 times. Not a lot of movement there for you, my friend. What was switching teams like?
Well, B.A., at this point of the season, it's too early. I mean, you're still trying to get comfortable, trying to learn a new system, your new environment, and really just find your place within the organization.
Bridges against Edwards. Bridges misses. Edwards looking for an opening. Lots of room. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
That one's good for 2. Bridges has got 5 now.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Conley up top. Right side McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Towns outside. 4 on the clock. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Edwards. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Conley from deep. That shot off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Conley against Holiday. Conley passes to Edwards, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Cranes the triple. He's got 11.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Gobert. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Towns against Tatum. Towns passes to Conley. And here's Edwards outside. Hauser grabs the board.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and just came up short on the triple.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Minnesota calls timeout. And Grant, Brown signing a huge supermax with the Celtics over the summer.
Oh my, BA, over $300 million for 5 years. The Celtics made as big a financial commitment you can make to Brown. That's a lot to live up to, but he has a lot of talent.
Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
No questions, he has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
Now here's Conley. His last outing, he had 20. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. Towns finds Edwards. To halt the run. It's deflected. Now here's Bridges. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Inside. Here's Hauser. The kick to Tatum. Tatum, a screen on Edwards. Bridges passes to Tatum. Count the basket. Tatum's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Edwards against Bridges. Right side Edwards. It's tipped.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Bridges has got 15 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page.
Boston calls time here. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
Well, when you talk about teams that had a great defense last year, you got to mention these guys. I mean, they were great at finding ways to come up with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
We've got Anthony Edwards. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And the basket by Bridges.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. He can't hit that time.
He certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Bridges with it, picked up by Reid, and finished off by Tatum.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Bridges misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Edwards can't hit.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Benton. Brown with the steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Shoots from 14. And it's Milton. That time on the assist from Brown. Milton's got 7. Bridges with it. Picked up by Reid. Second chance shot. Blocked.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Back to Bridges. And stolen by Edwards. The free throw off from Milton. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in. For Reid, Towns comes in for Anderson, and McDaniels is subbed in for Brown. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it out Towns, fires from deep, sinks it from distance. He's got 6.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter. When your goal is to get him a 3, Towns can make those pay dividends.
And down it goes, 2 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside McDaniels. From 11 feet away. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Bridges with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards against Tatum. Back to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Gobert inside. He's against Bridges. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound Boston. At one point, they led by 16.
They really have a command.
Ooh, some swagger from Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He showing off his dunking ability right there.
And here's Edwards outside. Counted from distance. Edwards has got 7 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Milton. White, he's checked in for Boston. Up top, Bridges. McDaniels covering. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Conley against Holiday to the middle. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, B.A., would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Count it. Bridges has got 25 points in the game.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Towns outside. Pass to Gobert. Holiday against Conley. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns. Towns double team. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Down low. Out to Bridges. Brown with a screen. Lets it go. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And so it's Boston up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the...
You can't get stops, you can't get wins. I'm not seeing the fight, the fire. Time to get angry. Otherwise, we can call it now.
And now let's take a moment to look at the upcoming games on the schedule.
Checking out Boston. This game will help them measure who they are against an opponent we consider to be in the same stratosphere. But these guys want to show they've elevated themselves.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. On the floor for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Bridges in a 2-guard. Conley against Holiday. Lets it go from 14. Edwards can't hit.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Tremendous effort, defends the shot, and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
And over the years, one thing we've seen from Drew Holiday, he is clutch, Clark.
He sure is, B.A., and not just at the end of games. I mean, he typically does whatever his team needs him to do to get a win. He can dominate from tip to the end of the game, or he can simply beat you with his competitive spirit.
Outside Conley. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
3-pointer, Bridges. He buries it from 3. Bridges has got 7 points here in the quarter.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Here's Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Fires it from 18. Another one falls for Boston.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Can they get it? No good there. Tatum with some nice D.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
Oh, and Towns with the block.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Fires in the triple. Bridges has got 39.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And Grant, the news for the Celtics over the summer moved on from Smart in order to acquire Porzingis.
Yeah, the team wanted to get bigger, and Porzingis gives them that. Hard to lose a player like Smart, but the Celtics feel their guards can fill that void.
Holiday against Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. And here's Edwards outside. Drops in the 3. Edwards has got 10 points in the game.
Shortest but toughest triple on the floor. Edwards making it happen.
And the basket by Bridges.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Towns a screen on Bridges. The open shot by Edwards. And the jumper is on the mark. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Uses the glass on the layup. 14 points for him.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Minnesota has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Towns. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got 46.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Outside Edwards. Here's the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team. You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
It's Edwards on the wing. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Anderson comes in for McDaniels.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fella whatsoever.
Pass to Towns. Here's Reed. Fires the 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Bridges against Anderson. 19-footer. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
White against Conley. Pass to Anderson. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. 3-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards has got 11 in the second half.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
And stolen by Edwards. Reed for 3. Banton pulls it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've just asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Edwards against Bridges. Launches it. Edwards can't hit. Bridges outside. The three is up. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And so it's Boston holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Brown. And Mike Conley is subbed in for McLaughlin. And the Celtics also making a change. Bridges is checked in. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Connects from downtown.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by White. The kick out to Conley. Takes the three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tell you what, the way they've been eating up that offensive backboard in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded. And yes! Another basket!
What a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. Wide open. The rebound, Celtics.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel it.
And good! There's another!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
For three, Bridges. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Back to Conley, looking to end the run. The shot misses.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even